Could you please give a short introduction of yourself?
My name is Matt Napier, Global Poverty Ambassador. Been Global Poverty Ambassador since about 2008 when I went to Nepal, and the first time I'd sort of seen extreme poverty. Since then I cycled across Australia and also walked it, and in June this year we'll be walking across Southern Africa.
To me, Africa was the most obvious choice, as 10 of the world's poorest countries are from Africa. I kicked and carried a soccer ball the whole way. I felt this was the best way to connect with locals, and I was able to give out over 200 soccer balls along the way. I never knew how little access some of these people had to sporting equipment.
Primary school. This school is 50 kilometers outside Walvis Bay, southeast. This school was started in 1978. Now, currently this year we have got 283 learners with 10 teachers.
Matt's doing is an inspiration, you know, to choose a cause like this and to dedicate himself to this cause and physically challenge himself the way he has is an inspiration that you don't see very much of today. Immediately when I heard about what he was wanting to do, it grabbed me. Walking through a beautiful desert like this, the Nahum, you know, it's a place that tourists come from all over the world to see, experience this landscape. Physically, it's a challenge. Matt is cracking a serious pace. He's not a man who gives up. He's got a will as hard as steel to see him through to Maputo.
Food was pretty much just the staples. Oats, dried noodles, rice, corn and pasta.
Doing it pretty tough on the amount of food I'm eating. I've probably lost about 6 or 7 kilos already. Blisters have been pretty bad on the feet, but they're starting to improve. But other than that, everything seems to be going okay.
This is their old soccer ball, one that they used to use. Has no bladder in it, so what they did is they just filled it with paper to try and get a little bit of hardness into it. So now they've got the new soccer ball. I reckon we're going to cut with future Olympians, hopefully.
Only 6 girls, so this is their beds in the room where they sleep. But Martina bought these rails for us last time for the girls not to fall off or anything.
It was really tough camping with the weather conditions that we had. Camping out every night was extremely tough, meaning good night's sleeps were few and far between.
Okay, it's 5:30 in the morning, time to get up for another day. Looking forward to the day where I can just sleep in and not have to get up at these ridiculous hours every morning.
It's hard. Getting out of bed knowing you've got 50 kilometres ahead of you is really tough mentally. But giving up was never an option.
Namibia done, time to tackle Botswana.
It was fantastic to have the support of the locals the whole way along the walk. It made us feel really welcomed and it made the trip so much more enjoyable.
You want to wear it as a hat? You like your hat? Huh? We come from a country all the way over this side called Australia. And we're walking from Walvis Bay, which is about here, all the way through Namibia, Botswana, South Africa and Mozambique. And we're giving away footballs to have a lovely classroom, don't you?
Coming to a couple of really poor villages here in Mozambique, in the capital Maputo. She was just saying that she hasn't eaten since yesterday and she won't eat today because she has no access to food. She had a stroke a few years ago and it's a 2-kilometre walk to the hospital to get any help. Her husband abandoned her a couple of years ago, and yeah, she's sort of left here with no one. She has access to, it's about 410 Medica, which equates to about $5 Australian, and that's per month that she gets from the government. And she only gets that when the government can actually afford to pay her. So the future looks pretty grim, but helping organisations like our 4 charity partners, Oxfam, Caritas Care and Fred Hollows, hopefully she can have a brighter future. Yes, the walk was tough and we faced our challenges, but knowing that people's lives have been changed for the better makes it all worthwhile.
Walk a mile in someone else's shoes and see where